진짜야? 어떻게 잡았어?
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend.
Sky I have ever seen.
most colorful one, like a dream. You wake me up with a new white smile, and I know I'm truly alive. I wanna save every moment now. Hold tight, my love, we got this one right. And if they ask us where we've been hiding, we'll just shake our heads. And when no one is listening,
난 진짜 원래는
I confess,
뭐가? 긁어봐야 알지.
I'll let you in on everything, even the fact that I'm obsessed.
할아버지가 드신 거래.
할머니가 드신 거야.
이게 뭐야?
너 일본에서 가?
저 진짜야?
I hope I don't scare you too much, babe. I wish to flatter, not alienate.
축하.
Since I met you, my life
방금 봤어.
betrayed.
방금 말했어?
Running smooth, I've been made for you. And when no one is listening,
어머. 사랑해.
I confess, I let you in on everything, even the fact that I'm obsessed. The fact that I'm obsessed with you.
야, 근데 여행 다녀도 돼?
So when no one is listening, I confess, I let you in on everything, even the fact that I'm obsessed with you. And when no one is listening, as a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to the day. Running around
아빠 조심해.
in a gown and a crown, barefoot. No mistake ever kept me late. We spent summers catching fireflies and winters on our skates. One big smile across my face. We used to dance our way to church on Sundays. Mama set the pace. Daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days. Running around in a gown and a crown,
어떻게 잡았어?
barefoot.
앞에서 불러. 앞에서.
Daydreamer, kidnap me,
but nothing makes sense anymore. Oh, it hurts to grow up, 'cause nothing makes sense anymore. Oh, it hurts to grow up, 'cause nothing makes sense. No, nothing makes sense anymore. Maybe I could have seen it all coming, that I wouldn't grow wiser for each day. Am I the only one lost in translation, where nothing makes sense anymore?
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is.
먹자.
여기 뒤쪽에 마세라티도 있는데.
jogging happy. I never happy. Joy. Love you.
Thank you.
Love you. Bye bye.